My name's Brandon. I'm 19 years old. I don't really believe that humans deserve descriptions. I think it's too broad to define someone, but I'd like to think that I do care about people and I try to be thoughtful. And that's one of the hardest parts, I think, is that for a long time I wasn't Brandon, and it's not like I had necessarily changed, but people just didn't see me like that, and it certainly did define me. Yeah, I wasn't Brandon Lamb anymore. I was the boy who had cancer. You know, people don't mean it in a harsh way. You know, I didn't take any offence to it, but it was upsetting because I sort of lost my identity for a bit, and something that was already taken over my life was then sort of being reinforced by other people that was who I am. I own a Mark 1 MX-5. I think to a lot of people it sounds silly, but it is incredibly important to me because I think it symbolises more than just a car. It was freeing to be able to go and do what I wanted when I wanted and have the power to move about, because physically I couldn't move about the same as I used to. And I said it sounds like cringe to people hearing that because it's just an item, but you know, I think it's more than that because it represents a period of time in my life where I had nothing else really. I had no other strength. I had nothing else that I could use to distract myself that was healthy. That was my strength in a time that I didn't have any strength. So to me, there is an attachment to that car. Just as I could be attached to a person, it feels like. I think sometimes it's hard to look at the future after this because part of me thinks, well, what if there isn't a future, and what if I don't have a future? But then the other part of me obviously realises that if I spend my time thinking like that, then I'm not even going to enjoy now. And if I did only have now, why would I not spend my time enjoying it? I do look forward to the future and the people that I get to spend it with, because I've realised how valuable those people are and how sort of blessed I am to be able to spend my future with all of those people. I wouldn't like to define myself as a good person. I wouldn't like to define anyone as a good or a bad person. But I try to make as many steps as I can to be kind to people and to myself.